Welcome back into How to Beat Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero on Very Hard. We are up to level 4. Now, this is actually a pretty fun level, I think, because you can kind of relax and just enjoy the layout of the level. It's not too many death traps, but we do have to do a little bit of grinding. But without further ado, let's get into it. Thank you for coming to check out today's video. Hope you're having a good day, and I hope you're enjoying the series on how to beat Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero on Very Hard. Let's get into level 4. So the first thing you're going to do here is you're going to have an enemy that's over here. So try to get over there as fast as possible. If not, you can jump over him like that. Grab that. Kick him off. But he's going to respawn. So keep kicking him off. Crap. Now these enemies, like I said, if they start fighting back, you're going to be in a little bit of a trouble sometimes, but sometimes these guys don't respawn until you go right to the edge of the platform. So I'm just going to keep spawning these enemies and knocking them off the ledge. And in doing so, this is going to be grinding us up our XP. So, because this is important for us to do. Oh crap. I don't want to kill him, and I just accidentally killed him. So that's it for him. He's not going to respawn right now. So that's fine. But I'm going to try to slow this a little bit down for you. But you're going to jump on that ledge, jump on the rope right there, and you're going to come up here. Ideally, jump into this platform a lot earlier as soon as you get to the top of the rope so this enemy does not appear here. If he does, make your jump from the top of the rope and you will be fine. Now, I'm going to use an herb here just so we have it. Now, as you can see, this game, even if you're seasoned on this, it can still catch you by surprise. Now, I'm grinding these enemies like I said. I'm going to bring him back down here. And unfortunately, I think that's going to be it for him. So, we've been doing good on the enemies and the grinding. So, we should be alright. We can grind a few more enemies. But again, you're going to jump to the next rope and head straight up. Now, we're going to use the area over there later. Continue up the rope. So basically, you're going up each time you come across a rope. This is going to be the top of the stage. Quickly jump over here. We're going to have maybe one enemy. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Again, you're going to hit the rope and go straight up. Now, this is your first key and also your first checkpoint. There is nothing over there except air and opportunity. There is an enemy right there. You can grind on him and you can pick up some currently we have a shield of invincibility, an eye of invisibility, and we have an herb, which is good. Now if you need to get back on the rope, an easy way to do that is to slide. If you want to be fancy on this to get down faster, you can do that, but I don't recommend it if you're new to the game. So sliding onto the rope saves you time, and it also is a safer way to get on the rope, I think. Now we're going to be heading back down to where we entered this level. So basically you go all the way up. Watch out for that in case that happens. And you're going to go all the way up to get that key. And then you're going all the way back down. And again, be very, very vigilant, watching out for these enemies. This is where we came in. You'll recognize this area here. And you can slide onto here. And there's going to be one enemy down here, so we're going to have to be very careful. I should probably use our herb, but actually I'm going to use an herb just because of what's ahead. So in here you have eels. So if you jump in here, you can jump past the eel, like I did there. But it sometimes will get you. So if you get hit by the eel, don't feel bad. So now we're down here, and we're going to be coming up on one enemy here. And that takes care of him. And I'm going to use our key right here. And this is where we're going to be getting our second key, and we're going to get a checkpoint. And if you want to make Sub-Zero dance, this is where you can use your sidestep button to make Sub-Zero do the infamous dance as we wait for this ill-fated platform, which takes forever and a day, and speedrunners and myself always dread because it just kills time. But it's a nice break from the death that is in this game. And this is also the first first Mortal Kombat game where you can go swimming. We'll get into that in 5 seconds. But grab the key, land on the platform, and then as this goes down, if you want to go swimming with Sub-Zero, you actually can for a brief moment. You have to wait until the water crests above this level right here, and then you can go splish-sploosh. And that's actually the deepest I've ever jumped into it. So that is the only time Sub-Zero can go swimming, to my knowledge. If I'm incorrect, let me know in the comment section below. Alright, so we have to be very careful here. See how I utilized that alternate jump to avoid the eel right there? You do have the diagonal jump, this one, which is very hard to control, and then you have this one. I utilize the other one to avoid the eel. And again, slide onto ropes. You don't have to worry about... You slide onto the ropes! Oh my goodness there, buddy. Let's, if you slide onto the ropes, you're in good shape. So now we're going to go up here, and we're going to utilize what we had before. This is the key. So we just picked up this key. So this is the area we passed earlier that I pointed at, that I said we were going back to. So we'll use the key here and run quick as a bunny, slide through, and that was the most reckless way to do that possible, and I'm amazed we did not die right there. That was the closest call, one of the closest calls I've ever seen on this game. This game is filled with magical moments like that. And we do get our health back, too. So that was tremendous. If you go over here, you can go in this area right here. Then there's an enemy you can grind on. Oh, my heaven. Do I want to fight this dude? Yes, I do. Come here, sir. That was going to be so sick. So he's down there and can't get back up. But over here, we'll take that with us. That'll be worthwhile to have. He's down here now. So I'm going to go... You son of a gun. Well, this isn't going well. Yo, my guy just laid us out like a ton of bricks. So, well, anyway, we're back here. That was worth it to get the herb, though. So, is he over there still? I'm coming back for vengeance. I don't care. Oh, is he gone? This game's weird. He'll just appear. Sometimes enemies disappear. Anyway, let's go. Let's not let vengeance get the best of us. Yo, you just turned the wrong way, sub. So, I was trying to grind on this. I'm taking a few L's only because I'm trying to kill every enemy I come across. Now, I do want to point out, we're going back down the ropes, and we're going back to the left, I believe. I want to make sure, because one of these is a dead end. That's a end of the rope right there. End of the road, end of the rope. You go down there, you're dead. This is a troll spot. Don't want to go that way yet. You want to go this way. And down here is a very interesting area. So when you get down here, you got to go over here. And you're going to run into this guy. Now, how do you handle that? You go over here, hit him with that, slide on the rope. Now, here's the thing about him. You have to kill this enemy here. You have to kill him. Otherwise, when you stand here and the camera angle shifts, if you knock him off the ledge... Because many players will do that. You'll come to fight this enemy and you'll have him fall off the ledge and you'll think, great, he's gone. But if you knock him off the ledge, he respawns, and then he will knock you off when the camera shifts there. So, you're going to go over here and ride this, and this is going to take us to our next little area that we need to go to, which this has these wonderful platforms here. You can ride them to be safe from everything involved. Sometimes there's an enemy right there. This in particular time there's not, which is lovely. Now we're back here, and you have to just shift the camera angle a little bit to your liking so you can ride this back across. Now, currently in our inventory, we have an Urn of Vitality that will 100% heal us up. You need 5 of those to defeat Shinnok at the end of this game if you're trying to do so. The potion you mix with a herb. Once we get an herb, that will give us another full heal. And now, we just wait patiently, and we are almost at the water god fight. So we're going to go back over here, and we're going to head straight down. And that is going to be the conclusion of the majority of this level. So let's go down here and see what awaits us at the bottom of this area here. So right in here is eels. Now, you don't have to wait for this floating dock to come by, floating this thing. However, just wait for it. If it's your first time playing it, just wait for it. So, you can actually stand in the middle about right here and jump over these, but you have to be standing, you have to avoid the eels and be standing in the right spot to actually get all the way over there to make the jump. There's nothing to your left except space and opportunity. There's a baddie right there. You do not need to fight the bad person. You're just going to go over here and use your key. And this is going to be the water god boss. There is a couple different ways to handle this boss, but if you really just want to knock it out of the park and be easy and done with it, I'll show you the easy method. So, you're going to jump over, and you're going to give yourself a jump over and tilt your D-pad back the opposite direction, so you float kick into the enemy like that, and you're just going to hit the enemy with cross kicks until the enemy is dead. And that is it. I actually took a hit there. I was going too fast. It was unfortunate. And that is how you get rid of the water boss. Now we are officially halfway through the game. And this level is a really cool level. One that I really enjoy, and this is level 5. So, we're going to go ahead and save. And if you're enjoying this series, let me know in the comment section below if it's helping you play through the game. This is a very punishing game, but hopefully these tutorials are helping out other players. Yes, indeed, we'll save, and yeah, yes, sure thing. Excellent. And I'm going to save right there. And we are on the fire level. Always good stuff. And I believe when we start this level, we are safe for a moment. So we'll take a brief look at the next level here. After some brief loading, there it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap up the video there. But thank you for checking this out once again. I'm having a blast playing through this game. I absolutely love it. Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero, a game that punished so many on their first playthroughs, and rightfully so. It's a punishing game. We're eating a lot of deaths on this, but it's a blast to play, and it's a Mortal Kombat game that I think a lot of people have probably skipped over, and maybe this gives them an opportunity to maybe go back and look at this game once again. But if you're enjoying the series, let me know by liking the video, sharing with a friend, and make sure you subscribe to keep up with what we're doing. Much love. I'm going to head out for now, but as always, I will see you on the next Mortal Kombat video. Take care, friends. Headlocked out. Peace.